Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green. I'm the manager of the AFC Wimbly Womblys, who, as you can tell, are taking on Everton in the next round of the FA Cup. We finally vanquished the great Burnley after two epic encounters. Oh, look at Marwan Fellaini's massive afro. Look at it. Look at it, Meredith. Look at it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There. We finally vanquished mighty Burnley, and that gives us the privilege and opportunity to play Everton. And look, it's our new center back. First game. He only joined the Wimbly Womblys yesterday. Daniel Agger, or as I like to call him, the Dagger. He and Kurt Montezuma are going to be the anchors of our defense moving forward. Two of the best players that we've ever had play for the Wimbly Womblys. I'm still hoping that here at the very end of the transfer window I can get a central midfielder as good as Correa, so that we can have, you know, this, like, you've got Kurt Zuma and the Dagger, and then if you could have Correa. Hell's Pels is great, but I mean, for, like, if you're going to be playing, you know, Real Madrid on a you know, terrifying Wednesday evening in front of 80,000 screaming Spanish people, I feel like you want somebody who's experienced and, you know, has the numbers to deliver. That's not a bad ball, but life is full of disappointment. So thank you for all of your suggestions. Today we are going to talk about parenting. I know that there are many parents in the Wimbly Wombly fan community, and I like talking about my children. By the way, there are no parents in the Wimbly Wombly fan community. Comment if you're a parent. 3 people will comment. Oh, get out! But I know there are some children who like to watch Come on, ball John Green. Pass to where the person's going to be, not to some point in space that you have chosen at random. Oh, boy. Boy, oh boy, guys. You know, I was very excited about becoming a parent. I always used to say that I wanted to be a parent by the time I was 25, and that if I didn't, it would be a massive failure. I now feel differently about parent. Oh, ball John Green, that was a very, very achievable pass. There's a lot of negativity in the camp lately. I was talking to the boys before the game and pointing out that, like, I feel negative, but I also feel like they feel negative, and we've got to change the vibe around here somehow, because, like, you know, we're still in the FA Cup. We're 3rd in the Premier League. Like, you know, we're not as, like, good on paper as teams like Everton. And just because I have this dream that we're somehow going to win the Premier League this year, I get frustrated when we don't win every game. But, like, we need to be okay with ourselves. We need to be okay with ourselves as we are, because this is the team. Oh, that's a great interception from John Green. Really good, and then he gets intercepted back, and somehow a back pass is not considered a back pass because this game is full of cheaters. I really wanted to be a parent by the time I wanted to be married at 23 and a father at 25 and yada, yada, yada. And, like, don't put yourself on a schedule. It's so stressful. Why did you stress out about that thing that was going to happen or not happen and had very little to do with, like, whether or not you'd scheduled it? I love being a parent. It is by far, and I've had some hard jobs, the hardest job I've ever had. It's really, really hard because, mostly because I'm quite fond of my children, and I want them to grow up and not, you know, and, like, have good lives, and it's just hard. Like, you never know if you're doing it right. In that sense, oh, you were of course offsides. I guess in that sense, it's like some other jobs, but you never know if you're doing it right. You never know if, like, yeah, and then there's the added stress of knowing that, like, you aren't doing it right on some level, right? Like, you know, you always know that you could be doing better. Oh, speaking of doing better, all right, Kelvin with the cross into the box. Kelvin, oh, get that ball, get the ball. Little disappointing there by the boys, gotta say. Really, but, you know, on the other hand, Meredith, We haven't seen a single save yet from Seb Brown. That's good news. That's very good news for the series. Anytime Seb Brown isn't having to make saves, we haven't seen a lot of Everton crashing into the box. Like, we've been on the front foot. We've been the one with the corner kicks, etc. So, like, let's not get too down on ourselves, I guess the hardest thing about parenting to me is like that you have to be patient. Like, kids are different from adults, and like the way that they listen and the way that they learn is very different from the way that adults learn. And like but the thing that's so amazing about it to me is this. Is being aware of noticing, of like all the things that I don't frankly notice on a day-to-day basis, because I'm not as good of a noticer as young people are, because they are like discovering the world for the first time. They are like amazed by it in ways that are really interesting to me, and some of that doesn't go away. Like, I mean, I still feel like when I was a teenager there was an element of like me finding the world amazing. That was one of the things I liked most about myself. And so I still, I don't know. I still hopefully have a little bit of that. And I've tried to hold on to that, but I think like it wasn't until Henry and Alice came along that I really was able to reconnect to it, because they kind of give you no choice except to be amazed by the world. Oh, what a ball! What a ball! Oh my God, you hit your own player, you stupid fool! Oh, what a great ball in that was. That was a beauty. And of course it was all for nothing, like most effort in this world. But what a ball from Kelvin. Oh my God. Sometimes I just have to pause and consider how great Kelvin is. There we go, Dicko. That was a good job by Kelvin, stealing the ball, but it came to nothing. I mean, yeah, I feel like we also maybe have a problem with formation, but I've tried a bunch of non-4-4-2 formations, and they just don't suit me. I just can't figure out how to score in them. Now Everton has the ball, and things are getting a little dicey, but we're all good. Just passing it out of the back like the Wimbly Womblys like to. Okay, we're gonna go aggressive. All right. Yep. Keep going. Can't stop the Dicko. Yeah, actually, you could. Oh, can't stop the Dicko. Sticking with my original statement about the Dicko. All right. Yeah. So I guess like I don't have any advice for parents, because I think. Oh, for the love of God. Oh. Did you feel it, Meredith? Did you feel like that was definitely going to go in? I did too. I also felt it. I feel like the world has conspired against us a little bit. Hell's Pels is going to come out. We're going to bring on the Golden Child, and then Dini is going to come on for Dicko, and then Mycon is going to come on for John Green. And that's you only get 3 substitutions. So those are the 3 that I'll make. All right. Kurt, it's great to see Montezuma and Dagger back there in the back, though. That makes me think we can really have a run here at the end of 2019 to see who is making 3 substitutions at once, just like the pros do, to see who is the greatest team in England of 2019. Will it be AFC Wimbledon? And how far can we get in the Champions League? We've made it to the knockout rounds. So I don't know. There are reasons to be hopeful. Yeah, I feel like one of the worst things about parenting is that people are always giving you advice about parenting, as if there's like one right way to raise a kid, and then you're always like, man, like if I do something wrong here, if I make a bad decision, like I'm gonna ruin. Well, you feel like you're gonna like ruin your kid's life. That's not really true. You're not really going to ruin their lives. Like, they're gonna have their own lives, and they're gonna do it their way and everything. Dagger is frustrated. He's like, why did I leave Liverpool for this club that can't score? I think I've scored 1 goal in this season so far, Meredith, that people have seen. Other than that, they have to trust me that I've scored others, but I've only scored 1 that they've seen. Oh no! Oh, even then we pass it out of the back, Meredith. Even then, even in the most desperate moments. No! No, 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 no! We stick to our guns. No, 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 no! Pass! Oh! Stick to our guns and pass out of the back. That was ugly. There's some real FIFA players right now who are just like, what is this semi-professional FIFA player doing? No! Golly jeebers! Ah. The passing is just, it hasn't been sharp. It's been raining in England constantly. I really do not want to play again. I really don't. That's a good ball. It's a good ball. Finally! Oh, it's Maicon! Oh, he loves ball John Green, and so he does the mustache. Maicon, finally. By the way, the only player I don't have a song for. I got a song for Kelvin. Got a song for Kurt Montezuma. Got a song for Dini. Do you believe in magic? I don't have a song for Maicon. I apologize, but we scored against Everton. We're 1-0 up in the 80th minute. We're going back to balanced. We're 1-0 up in the 80th minute. We can do this. We just need to run out the clock on these boys. There we go. That's not really where I wanted to pass it, but it's an interesting space. It's not a space that there are people. Yeah, so I guess, like, if you have parents, try to be understanding of them, although that was very strange, Meredith. For a moment, there was just the one player on the screen experiencing this intense existential angst, and then we went back to playing FIFA. But yeah, I guess if you have parents, try to be understanding of them, and if you are a parent, then try to be understanding of your kids. That's all you can do, really, is, like, try to love each other, because, yeah, there isn't much else. It's Dini. He's cutting back. It's a fascinating strategy. Oh, what a goal! It's a beauty! Rosianne, I don't remember the lyrics. Can you remind me of the lyrics, please? Oh, she's not there. She's not there. Never really knew that I could love like this. He makes a guy want to learn Spanish. Como se llama? Futbolisto. Correa, Correa! Really, you can tell how good my Spanish is when I sing that too. I can't believe that was that, by the way, that's the kind of goal that we've been scoring all season and that I've been really impressed by. These, like, passing-oriented goals with, like, tap-ins and everything. And those are the kind of goals you want to score. Like, they're the ones that are impressive and cool. And now it's just about getting Seb Brown his well-deserved. Oh, I even used the X button, Meredith. That's how excited I was to win the game. Oh, we did it. Goals in the 80th minute and the 90th minute from Maicon and Correa. Oh, it's just a good day to be a Wimbly Wombly. Thank you for watching. Be nice to your parents and your kids. Best wishes. Seb, why do you always have that weird thing on your neck?